Hi there, Cosmo family. My name is Yelial. In this incarnation, we are here in one more day of this planetary ascension. The focus of the reading is guidance to flow with experience. So remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest because it is a general reading. I have the first three cards. I'm going to pull three more. Okay. Well, we have the Four of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Wands, and we have the Hierophant that came out from the other side. What I am seeing in here, it is that there is a dynamic, there is a space. For some of you, it could be a relationship, a way of generating resources. There is something that you are in resistance to allow the change. So this has become a big load in here. There is this discomfort and something has turned like very, very heavy to carry on. For example, if we were talking about a relationship, it is like the resistance to change this dynamic or the resistance to allow the change in your life now has become the experience so uncomfortable that it is like you are carrying this load and this is draining your energy, and in fact it is taking you to this point where you are not able to move anymore, or where you don't have energy to keep creating or moving forward in your path, to keep creating new things or to feel inspired even. This is a card of exhaustion to this point. And because the Four of Pentacles came out first, I think it is the resistance to the change, maybe an attachment to these old ways or to this space that has become a load. Probably the load also with the Ten of Wands could be linked with assuming the responsibility for things that you don't have the responsibility. For example, the perceptions of other people. Maybe you are in a relationship in which the other person has wounds to face, and you are assuming the responsibility for the healing of the other person. This could be linked with a situation that maybe you are staying in this place because you are feeling guilty, of doing something new, of letting go. And for others, it is basically wanting to stay in this known space, what is creating what have become load. It is the resistance to make a different movement. And probably with the Hierophant, we are talking about a belief that is creating a barrier. The belief that, for example, in the case of relationships, that you are the responsible of, making the sacrifices or the renouncement to sustain this situation. For others, this is linked with an old belief of having to adapt to a tradition of their families, of society. It is a belief that is very rooted deep down, and that is, creating all this stagnancy in the end, and the discomfort, or sorry, preventing you from making this choice in connection with your own truth. For some of you, this is about communicating something that can free yourself from this load. So the other cards that we have are the Justice, we have the Eight of Cups, and we have the Four of Cups. So with the Justice, certainly there could be things that are in imbalance right now. And this card is encouraging you to make a choice that can restore the energy in the areas where things have become a mess, in some cases, because I am seeing a lot of discomfort, and probably life is creating this in order to push you to move forward. So we have also the Eight of Cups, and this card is talking about these situations that could cause deception, disappointment, sadness, because the choices that were made are not the most aligned, are not aligned with what the soul wants right now. So in the end, this leads you to a space in which you don't have energy to do anything else, in which everything has a lost sense, or you are not feeling inspired by life anymore, and this is a cycle that probably it is repeated. That's why the justice is this invitation to make a different movement. So I'm going to pull other cards to see with which thing it is linked, this situation, for some more information. But as I said, we could apply this to many experiences. With the Moon, the Five of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles, I am seeing that this situation is linked with something that is creating a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear. And it is the fear. It is this fear what is causing the confusion, probably in the barrier. It is this anxiety what is creating the sensation that you are not able to do this, and that's why you keep sustaining this load. But as we see, this man cannot move anymore. It is not able to move anymore. So with the Moon, we are talking about listening to that intuition, paying attention to the signals, to what you are feeling, because this is temporary. And probably because of the things, because many things haven't gone the way you expected, you are too much focused on all these disappointments and all the sadness that these things could cause. And you are forgetting that through this decision, through this, this connection with your truth, this decision in alignment with your truth, you are capable of creating the harmony and having the resources in your experience that you need in order to flow precisely. This is the focus of the reading. Of course, flowing with experience, it is not about this passivity. It is at times to recognize the decisions that we need to make, and other times it is about introspection. Other times it is about enjoyment. Flowing with experience is a recognition of what the soul needs at the present moment. So this is what I am seeing in here. This is something that creates a lot of anxiety or insecurity because the mind is creating this confusion. I'm going to expand a little bit on this fear. Yeah, this is something that definitely you need to face, just to stop giving the power to the fears on the outside and what is creating the confusion. With the Ace of Swords, we're talking about a decision that it is clear inside of you, and it is the correct one also, because the card came out from the other side. But probably your mind has not the capacity to know how to operate in this new land that you are moving forward, because you are invited to integrate new energy or new experiences, something that you didn't experiment before, and that's why it is causing this these fears, these insecurities. Okay, I'm going to pull advices on this situation. Sorry. Okay. We have the Seven of Cups, we have the King of Cups, and we have the Empress. Again, we have the Seven of Cups as lack of clarity. And we could also could have this card as bringing these ideas or this clarity that you already have to the matter, to concrete actions. But mainly what I am seeing here, it is like transcending this lack of clarity to finally connect with experiences that you want to give life to, and that will connect you with inner love, with creation, with creativity. But probably with the king, we are talking about making decisions transcending the way that the emotions are transcending the emotions that are emerging through this decision, because this thing, it is creating these insecurities. So emotions could be something that right now are not accompanying this decision or this process. So it is about making these new movements despite the fears, learning to coexist with the fear, because many times it is not about waiting for the fear to go away, but doing things with the fear. Let's see what else we have, because this Empress, it is this call for, feeling the enjoyment again in this experience. We started with this card, with this character not able to move, and here we are talking about a character where is bringing joy to the experience no matter what is experimenting. So I think that by getting rid of this load, which is a perception, which is a space, a situation, as I said before, you will be able to embrace this energy of richness, of abundance inside, and perceiving, the love and the abundance outside. Let's see what other cards do we have. Yeah, we have the Sun. We have the Sun. We have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Sun is calling you to embrace your authentic self as you are, but probably with this Knight you are again in resistance, and this is leading you to the point that you are feeling resentment or even anger, because things are not flowing anymore this way, because this is not the way anymore, actually. So right now you are called to keep giving solid steps, but redirecting the energy where you need to. And the last card that I'm going to pull, it is, where do you need to redirect the energy so you can move forward finally, which is mainly okay. With the 10 of Cups, the Judgment and the 10 of Cups, it is the liberation right now. It is a decision of liberation of your hidden potentials. For some of you, it is about uncovering something that you really want to do, breaking out with this belief, this old belief that is preventing you from making this movement, and finally align with the values of your soul, so you can feel more expanded in this love, in this energy of love, this frequency of love. Well, I am ending this reading today. Thank you, everyone, and see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.